Hello everyone, I'm here today to try and teach you how to do a right angle weave. When I first was learning how to do some beading, I found it very difficult to find videos that would teach me right from the beginning as though I knew nothing at all. So that's what I would like to take you on a journey of figuring out what the basics are and how to move on from there. So first thing I've done is I'm going to teach you from a very basic level. These are sewing needles, plain sewing needles, okay? That's the first thing. You can buy special beading needles, but I want to make this so you can go and you can do it without too much effort. The other thing I would really recommend is Berkeley's Fireline. You can buy it from a beading store, but you're going to pay twice as much money. So if you can go to Walmart, Canadian Tire, and find some of this Fireline, I highly recommend it. Okay, so today what I've done is I've cut off two pieces, one of the crystal and one of a smoke one. The reason why I've done that is because I'm going to be beading with two needles to do the right angle weave, and I'm hoping this way you can see that on the camera. I have a darker one and then I have the lighter one. I did tie it in a knot at the bottom here, okay? So when you're doing it, it should just be one long piece. So you have your long thread, you've threaded both ends of your thread. And at this point in time, I don't want you to go out and spend a lot of money on beads because it can become quite crazy, and there is tons of patterns out there where you're not going to have the proper beads. What I want to teach you is the simple right angle weave using round beads. You can use any size that you want. I have chosen pearls today. These are 8mm pearls. The reason why I've chosen these ones is I like the color, and they're big enough that hopefully you can see what I'm doing and you'll be able to follow along. So the very first step you're going to do is you're going to have both needles, one in each hand. I have the gray one and I have the white one. You're going to pick up one bead. You're going to put your needles together, and you're going to let your bead drop down to the bottom. Just like that. So it's in the center. So mine's halfway through the black and halfway through the white. Okay? Now, at this point in time, you're going to pick up a bead on each needle. If you cannot bead with your opposite hand, you can do what I do a lot of the times, is I will just switch over to the other hand. Okay? So we got two beads. We're going to let those drop. Okay, I'm trying to keep my black thread on the same side right now so I don't confuse you too much, hopefully. So now we have 3 beads. Now we're going to pick up one bead on one needle. Bring it down on your thread, and it'll make it easier. Take your other needle, which is the black thread, and you're going to go opposite direction straight through the same bead. Now when you pull, my black thread is on the opposite side of where I started. Okay? Now, from here, it's simple. You pick up a bead on each string, let them drop. Okay, you can see how that's going. From there, you're going to pick up your next bead, okay, bring it down down the string and go through your opposite needle. Okay. And that is forming a right angle weave. Okay, so it's both needles get a bead, pick up the next one. Oops, if I can find the hole. And crisscross your threads through it. Okay, I always find it easier myself when I'm working on this that the bottom of it is pointing towards me, and then the area that I'm working is going up. You may find it differently, but this is what I find the easiest. So again, we're going to pick up the beads on both sides. That third bead we're going to cross through. Okay, I don't want to bore you completely with this. What I want you to realize that this is a basic stitch. Whoops, sometimes they get tangled up. You just got to untangle it. All I want you to do at this point in time is find a size of bead that you like working with and practice this right angle weave. It is easier if you do use a round bead though. Okay, the bigger the bead, the easier it's going to be to see. The smaller the bead, it looks more delicate. You can still do it. It's just harder to see everything at that point in time. So go ahead and practice this. I'm going to take this on the next step in starting to embellish it. I want to show you how we can turn this simple right angle weave into a bracelet. I'm going to do short videos that will show you step by step on how to accomplish this. So for right now, do it several times, get used to it, get your tension right because you want them to be nice and snug, and have fun. Try it with different sizes if you want. When I do the next video, I will have a list of what sizes I'm using and what you will need to do to embellish it. I hope you found this video short and easy, and I hope you come back next time and bead with me with my bead addiction. Thank you.